You're trying to understand the health effects of wireless radiation. You search an EMF research database and find a study with an impressive title about electromagnetic fields and stem cells. But there's a problem. This study has nothing to do with EMF. I'm R. Blank, and I just discovered something troubling in the EMF Research Hub database. A study titled Transcriptomic Profiling of Human Mesenchymal Stem Cells using a Pulsed Electromagnetic Wave Motion Bioreactor System appears to be completely misclassified. This wasn't actually EMF research at all. The study examined COVID-19 antiviral treatments in hospitalized patients. Researchers tested whether adding molnupiravir or nirmatrelvir, ritonavir, oral antiviral drugs, to usual care would improve patient outcomes. The recovery trial included 923 patients for the molnupiravir comparison and 137 patients for the nirmatrelvir-ritonavir comparison. The results? Neither antiviral drug improved clinical outcomes like mortality rates or hospital stay duration when added to standard care. So how did a pharmaceutical trial end up in an electromagnetic field database? This represents a serious quality control failure that highlights a much bigger problem. When you're trying to understand EMF health risks, database accuracy matters enormously. Real EMF research should specify frequency ranges, power levels, exposure duration, and biological endpoints related to electromagnetic fields. It should examine sources like cell phones, Wi-Fi networks, or cell towers. This misclassification muddies the waters when you're seeking legitimate science about wireless radiation health effects. It undermines the credibility of the entire field and makes it harder for people to find genuine EMF research. The confusion between different types of health research creates real problems for consumers. You might waste time reading irrelevant studies or lose trust in EMF databases altogether. Worse, it gives critics ammunition to dismiss legitimate EMF health concerns. What does this mean for you? First, always verify that EMF studies actually examine electromagnetic field exposure. Look for specific technical details about the type of radiation studied, the exposure levels, and the biological systems examined. Second, cross-reference important findings across multiple databases and sources. Don't rely on a single repository for your EMF health information. Third, focus on studies from established researchers at recognized institutions. Quality EMF research comes from scientists with track records in bioelectromagnetics, not random pharmaceutical trials. The reality is that legitimate EMF health research exists. Hundreds of peer-reviewed studies document biological effects from wireless radiation exposure. But finding that real science requires careful evaluation and quality databases. This database error reminds us that scientific integrity matters at every level. From the laboratory bench to the research repository, accuracy and proper classification protect the credibility of health science. Find the full study and hundreds more at shieldyourbody.com/research.